Hello everyone, welcome to Star Vaders, checking out the demo. This game came out, I don't know, not very long ago, I think. I saw a bunch of YouTube videos about it from the usual suspects who play games like this, but I haven't watched any of them because I thought I might want to try it myself, and I'd like to go blind it when I can. From what I understand from the Steam store page though, it's, you know, a roguelike deck builder following in the footsteps of, like, Slay the Spire, basically. That uses the additional layer that it adds as some sort of grid-based combat system. I mean, I love Slay the Spire, and I've tried a lot of different deck builders, roguelike deck builders, and I kind of have, like, gotten tired of them. But this one got very good reviews. I thought I should at least give it a try. So let's start the tutorial and see what's going on here. Huh. I appreciate being given this choice, although I don't know what to answer. I mean, give me an overview and let me figure it out myself, I guess. Read a guide, sure. Okay, invaders spawn at the top of the grid, move towards the bottom every turn. Reach the bottom 3 rows, they start channeling Doom. You lose if you have 5 Doom, okay? Oh, that's right, and it's mech combat themed. So you have like a mech and a pilot, and that's somehow like class and subclass kind of thing, or class and theme, something like that. I don't know. You play cards to move and attack their mech. You discard your hand, draw 5 every turn. What's the difference between this button and this button? They're the same. Right? Okay, weird. Gunner cards generate heat. If you play a card and it goes over the limit, you'll overheat. Overheating burns the played card and ends your turn. Burned cards can't be played, but I guess you still, like, they stay in your deck. So they just become bricks. Okay. Is Gunner, like, the character they're going to suggest you play for the tutorial? For the first game, or what? I don't know. Gunner can also fire bullets and spawn bombs. Okay, this left thing must be energy cost. Bombs only detonate when destroyed, okay? Are these bombs? Unclear. If you ever need more info, you can right-click it. First pilot starts with this artifact. Fire's Ardor. The first time you overheat, draw 2 cards and get 2 heat sink next turn, which maybe that's energy, maybe it's a way to reduce heat, not clear. Artifacts are relics, yep. Your goal is to prevent the doom of Earth and survive all 3 acts. Alright, sure. I appreciate... I may end up going back and play the full tutorial, but I appreciate the option to, like... Oh my goodness, what an art style. Okay. So what is this? Doom, Act 1, Undiscovered Boss incoming. I see. So the act... There's pretty good pop-ups. I appreciate that, like, they're telling me what this stuff is, but only if I ask. If I have it on my mouse, they tell me. So 3 combats, then a non-combat, then a boss. Okay, in Act 1. And we've never fought this boss before, so it's not telling us what this weird octopus guy is. But I assume if I, like, played a second run and saw this guy again, it would tell me, oh, by the way, it's Doc Ock or whatever he is. All right. Reroll encounters. I don't know anything about this. You'll encounter... I have not encountered this invader before. I don't know anything about them. Okay. So I guess... You're, like, allowed to fail 5 encounters or something, or 4 encounters or something like that? Or, no, it said the enemies who get to the bottom start channeling Doom. And it looks like Doom persists between fights. So, like, letting an enemy get to the bottom is not just an impediment for the current fight. It's a permanent failure, it looks like. Or at any rate, persistent. Maybe there's a way to undo it, but... Wow, very Slay the Spire deck. 5... and 4 of 2 normal things and 1 special thing. Though in Slay the Spire, the starter deck is 5 and 5 and 1, isn't it? It's 11 cards, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. It's been a while. I know that you have 5 strikes. Maybe you only get 4 defense? It depends. It varies by character, I guess. So shift, we have a bunch of moves. We have a bunch of bullets, and this must be a bomb. Yeah. Spawn a Nova Bomb up to 4 tiles. When destroyed, detonate. That strikes adjacent tiles. Oh, and if I ask for more info? A bomb. Detonates and strikes adjacent tiles when damaged. You have a max of 3 bombs. Over the limit, the oldest will detonate. Components? Oh my god. These are like upgrades or something? Huh. Well, I get a card reward for fighting 2 things, and I'm rescuing Cyrich. Okay. Sounds good. More info. This is empty. Will be struck if an entity stays on it. Yeah. So I do have 3... Oh, interesting. So there's not exactly an undo button, but there is a resource. Okay, where's my energy? Is it heat? Heat is a different thing than energy, I thought. Can I just play these as much as I want? No. So these... Okay. The icon on this... Is that the heat icon? I think so. Yeah, it's a diamond with a little flame in it. Playing cards generates heat. Overheating will burn the played card and immediately end your turn. So, like, I can play 3 energy worth of stuff most turns. Maybe. But I can spend 4 on a key turn? Maybe? Okay, so what... These guys have bounties and doom. They give me junk. Okay. So... Is it going to show me the range this bomb has? Oh no, I don't want fire. If I did this... Like, if I blew up a bomb here, would it hit just this guy? Or is it like... Is it a plus or a circle? Well, if I'd played the real tutorial, I would know. Alright, so let's just launch this in and see what happens. Oh, that looked like a plus. Okay. Well, maybe not the greatest. But I can leave it for now, right? These guys move down every turn. Oh, this moves by up to 2, that's right, not just 1. So what's going to happen if this guy tries to move down and there's a bomb in the way? We'll find out. One combo. Okay, and it's saying, yeah, you could play one of these if you wanted, but you would overheat. That's neat. Okay, so end my turn. Oh, they all move down, not just that one. Okay, but this is nice now. And my heat is back down to 0. So what does heat sink? I don't know. Well, heat sink, I guess, is my... my energy limit. Like, my heat sink is 3 right now. So if I burn out, I can spend 4 cards. That burns one of my cards, but next turn I draw 2 extra cards and get 2 extra energy? Is that what I'm understanding? That's kind of cool. So what... First entity in the fire direction. So what do you mean direction? I don't understand where I'm allowed to aim. Like, can I shoot this? No. Not from here. So it is directional, it seems. Oh, this says fire a bullet upward. Okay, got it. 4 combo. Yeah, and let's try overheating here. I'll burn up a shift to kill this guy. Oh, but is this guy gonna shoot me now? No. That would have been his plan if there hadn't been someone in front of him, but the fact that I killed someone does not allow him to change his plan. Okay. And what did the combo of 4 accomplish? I don't know. So these guys will detonate bombs for me, I suppose, right? I don't have to necessarily... Yeah, okay, and my heat is 5. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. I kind of wanted to put a bomb here, but I guess moving like this didn't help with that, did it? I mean, this is not useless. It does blow up one guy? I don't know. Alright, this is only the first time each combat. Okay. Right. I can't fire here. I don't know. I'll try that. Some entities gain a shield, which must be broken before. Okay. When destroyed, gain a chrono token. Flies away 2 turns after spawning. So we have like 2 turns to kill this. Well, simple enough. So how do I know when we're running out of enemies? There's an invader channeling doom. Oh, really? The bottom 3 rows, not just the very bottom. Okay, I missed that. Well, that's a problem, because I can't do anything about it. Alright, well, I guess I'll do that. And get behind you, and I'll suffer a doom. Yeah, I see now that the bottom 3 are sort of decorated a bit. Okay, so we suffered a doom due to not paying enough attention during the briefing. Yeah, and it's now up here. Let's shoot. So I get to pick a card. A bullet that splits into 2. In what pattern? I don't understand. Okay. But it costs 2 energy. Your bombs can fire. Push your mech down, and also your next card gets played again. So I've seen this word strike and struck a few times. It seems like everything in this game is going to do 1 damage, and they just call it striking. There's no numbers. Okay. Well, Cluster Fire looks like an interesting build around. You know, who could say if it's good? It seems bad at the moment, because I don't have that many ways to make bombs. But it's a rare, it could be an interesting build around. I'll take it. More info? Oh, for right-clicking on a card, sure. A gift from question marks! They're doing okay back home. Somebody gave me -1 doom. And also a card, apparently. So this is a way to mitigate junk. Yeah, nothing's really talked about my HP, has it? Just when enemies strike me, I gain doom. Junk. Yeah. Not doom, junk. Oh, this looks sick. Fire, then move, then fire as one. Okay, that's pretty powerful. Choose a tile on the top or bottom row. Fire a bullet from there, presumably up from the bottom or down from the top. Interesting. I'll take burst fire. Seems very straightforward. So that was a combat encounter, and then we also got something else that wasn't on this list. Like, maybe you get something good after each encounter? Maybe? I don't know. Add a card. Upgrade. Of course. Why would I want more cards? Upgrade my cards. Obviously, the reason you want more cards is because they could be good. But I don't know what's good and bad yet. Upgrading is definitely going to improve things. I accept. New enemy! Rocketeer. Launches rockets at you every other turn. So he's the one launching this. Okay. And these guys just move down and produce doom when they get to the bottom. Okay, I mean, this seems like a pretty straightforward turn. We shoot. Wait, you're still here? Did I miss something? Why are you still here? Are these like... Do I get 3 per fight, or like 3 and I have to replenish them somehow? I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know. And I could overheat to kill this guy right now, but there's no need. This guy's still here. I don't understand. I'm sure I shot him. Does he look different from this guy? Ah, this guy had a shield and I didn't notice it. And now he doesn't have one. Okay. And there is a little difference in the sprite, right? This has a little red thing here and this one doesn't. Well, I want to come up here so that I can put a bomb here. Oh, I thought... right. My plan was to cluster fire and shoot this guy and this guy, which is fine. That all works. But I was thinking that would also detonate the bomb, which is not the case. The bomb doesn't blow up until it blows up. So, okay. I probably should have put it, like, down here. Oh, let's... I have chrono tokens. So if I put my bomb here... Oh, it also shuffled... I thought you just meant it was gonna shuffle my draw pile, not just what's in my hand. Interesting. Okay, well, burst fire is still a good play here. Combo. And move back to the left. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should stay in this file? Can I tell what I'm drawing? I have a lot of fires. Yeah, I think I want to keep shooting at this guy. I'll stay here. Do I want to move up? It's free. Or down. I think up a little, but not too much. No, you know what? Let's stay where I am. So fire up from me and from my bomb looks perfect. Do I I need to do this right now? I think it's probably a good idea. Is it? Because it burns one of my attacks. I don't... In the first fight, it seemed like I kind of ran short of attacks, but I guess I've added 2 since then. And... next turn is probably a good time to have extra energy? I don't know. Is this any good? Oh man, I have all this extra energy does absolutely nothing. So there's a bunch of shifts I don't need. Okay, well. But I know my next hand is going to have Cluster Fire and Burst Fire. Which, I mean, should pretty well solve things, I would think. Let's put this here and see what happens when this guy, like, tries to walk down. I don't know. And I'll end my turn here. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the sequencing of this is going to be, but it looks pretty sweet. So I shoot my bomb, which shot up and exploded. Okay, that's cute. I don't understand all the mechanics yet, but that was satisfying. Okay. Does this mean if I play this card while I am in a danger zone, this card has repeat? I think so. I think that's what this means. So it's the same as my existing Nova Bomb. It turns risky. And it means that, oh, if you use it while you're in a danger zone, you get a repeat. That's interesting. Do I get to choose a new target? I assume so. Chain Cluster Fire. If this destroys an invader, you get to keep it. That looks amazing. Boosted Burst Fire. So none of these upgraded my basic like strikes and defends, or shifts and fires, or whatever. I don't know if that's a coincidence. Maybe they can't be upgraded, or maybe they're just less likely to upgrade. I don't know. It gets boosted. If you just played a move, it fires again. Well, Chain Cluster Fire seems kind of fun. As I said before, I'm not really in a position to judge what's good and what's bad yet, really. So I'll just take stuff that looks fun. A rare card. An artifact. Axelandus event? What? I don't know what the hell that... Well, alright, I don't think I want this. Card rewards are boring. Give me an artifact. This mission is more dangerous than usual. Yeah, okay, great. I'm an expert, so... I read the tutorial. Like, how bad could I be? Yeah, a Chain Cluster Fire looks absolutely nuts here, right? If I just like fired this off, let's say here, like how can I lose? I just have columns that are completely safe. Oh, I thought it meant... I see. I thought it was like retain, kind of, where... No, not retain. What? Like, you keep it in your hand at end of turn. But they mean... Because I don't think of cards as being discarded when you play them. I think they're only being discarded end of turn. But okay. They mean immediately when you play this, you get to keep it in hand and can play it again this turn, but it still gets discarded at end of turn. Fine. Well, that looks great. Yeah, I mean, is this the worst I've ever... Is this like the worst overheat I've ever seen? Yes, right? I would just kill this one guy, and I'd burn my best card. I don't want to do that. Now, I could shift, burn that, just to get 2 extra energy next turn, even though I don't want to move. That seems stupid. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I mean, how bad could this be? Hello? I wanted my cluster thingy? Now I don't have enough damage to kill this guy, do I? I don't think so. Like, I could put a bomb here and then detonate the bomb by shooting at it, but that doesn't kill him. Oh, I got my chrono token back, by the way. So this is like actually 3 per fight. 3 redraws per fight. Wow, that's quite strong. Alright, well, I'll just shoot you. Oh! That guy self-destructed because it's not capable of using it, like, it's a bonus enemy, not one that can apply Doom, and so, like, if there's no Doom producing enemies left, the fight just ends. Okay. Wow! These are all insane. Okay. And this isn't even a boss relic, this is just a relic. Okay. So start with supply drop on the grid. When you destroy it, you draw 3 cards and basically get 3 extra energy. So that's strong. But of course you have to maneuver to find it. I think Minefield starting with 3 bombs, given that we've got a replayable... Oh, I can't remember the names of my cards. How do I look at this? Clusterfire, a chain clusterfire? Seems insane. And then also this, like... Yeah, I mean, drawing cards, that's powerful, but I think I want the Minefield. Of course, take me to Min's workshop, please. So this is the non-combat encounter. This is a shop or an upgrade or something. A shop. Nice music. I didn't even do a sound check before I started recording. Yeah, I did. That's why. Everything sounds great, on purpose. Okay, so I have 18,000 stars. I don't totally understand, like, how... They're produced by destroying guys, and killing multiple guys at once is cool, but I don't know the details. What do you mean, bundle? Do I get 2 of these? Very complicated card. So I get to place my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Uh-huh. And it lasts till end of turn. It's a legendary. We get 2 of these legendary cards if we buy this. And anytime you fire, any card with fire in its title, it copies. Cluster Fire and Burst Fire do have fire in their title. I see. Okay, so that's expensive, but potentially powerful. Doesn't seem like... It kind of seems like it's just doing more of what I'm already good at, so maybe not my favorite idea. So fire upward, and if it destroys something, one of your cards becomes free. Since all my cards cost 1, this would be kind of randomly targeted, I assume. So momentum is just a better shift. You move 1 to 2, and you also get an extra energy next turn, so it kind of refunds. Spawn 3 Nova Bombs on random tiles. Yeah, I think with a minefield I don't need that. Lizard Soul. So this is like Lee's Waffle or whatever. It just heals you fully. Gives you more max HP. You have a chance for cards to not burn. I don't really want any of this. I could afford to remove a card and buy my little friend. I almost I don't know. I think my little friend maybe is not necessarily something I need more of. I'm sure it's very powerful. Oh, I see. The pop-up thing at the bottom saying fire cards. Those are the cards in my deck that it would synergize with. Nice of them to let me know. Oh, it even tells you how much money you'll have left after buying one of these. Very nice. Nice little... The UI is doing a lot of friendly things. So you don't have to do mental math to figure out what you could afford. Unless you want to buy 3 things. Then you're on your own. But for 2 things, you can do it. I think removing a card has got to be right. And then maybe I buy one of these too. I'm not sure. Like, I've been adding more attacks to the deck, so maybe I don't need all these fires. But on the other hand, if I'm about to buy a momentum or whatever that movement card is, then I might not want as many shifts. Plus, one of my attacks moves me. So, I don't know. Let's get rid of a shift. I don't know. Get rid of a fire. And then take a momentum. I have lots of moves. And at this... Wait, can I do this twice? I just assumed this was Slay the Spire, and you can only... Oh my god. If I had known, I might have just removed 3 cards. I'm not sure that would be such a great plan, but... Bring back more what? Stars? The Mothership. Yes, this is the encounter I choose. Warning, warning. Alien runes. Well done, you've reached the first boss. Some entities, like the Mothership, can gain and lose immunity. They can't be harmed while immune. There's a max of 3 player... Yeah. If you place another, the oldest bomb will detonate. Okay, so you have to destroy the left wing and the right wing before you can destroy the center. But on the first turn, all of it is immune. Okay, so I can see... Yeah. It would be nice to have my... What's the card called that makes my bombs fire? I don't remember. It would be nice to have that, but I don't really need it because I can just blow these guys up very effectively anyway. So let's do this. And I will fire another bomb, which will set this one off. And then pass. Woof! They're everywhere, man! Okay, cluster fire. Yes, this is what I wanted. I think I'll just use this 3 times, probably. Oh, and these have shields as well. I missed that. Okay, good. Cluster fire again. That was awesome, we say. Yeah, I agree. Again? My last card momentum? It is. Yeah, no real reason to do anything. I pass. It backed up. I only have one fire, huh? Kind of annoying. It seems like I want to be far back in general, so I can... Enemies are always advancing towards me, and my attacks always go up. So I want to be low, so that I'm below enemies to shoot them. In general. I'm sure there will be exceptions. And I have 4 heat, access to 4 now. Good, yes. I think I'm just gonna roast your ass. Can I just cluster fire 3 times and you're dead? No, because this cluster fire will not destroy an enemy. But I can fire on you. And then, if I wanted to, cluster fire again to keep this in hand. Doesn't seem like it really... Well, I guess that's the only fire I actually have, so sure. Okay, simple enough. Does this game have, like, ascension levels? I assume so. Retrospectors. Each turn, the first card that would be discarded stays in hand. Kind of a nombo with having a card that already does that. Holtzman shields. Any shields broken by your bullets detonate, striking adjacent tiles. Probably pretty good. Each turn, a random attack in your hand gets +1 repeat the next time it's played. So... I think that's saying at the start of turn it chooses one of your cards and puts +1 repeat on it. And you can see which one. But it only lasts the first time you play it. So you play it once, its effect goes off twice, and then the card is back to normal. Even if it were to stay in your hand through like a chain effect. I don't know, Ultimate Shields look pretty cool. I wondered if Act 1 might be the end of the demo. I guess not. When you reach a new act, you refill your chrono tokens. Oh. So these do not carry over between battles. I just refilled them without noticing the one time I used them. Okay. Oh, you go to Nova York? Ah, it tells you what kind of card you're gonna get. I mean, I'll just keep upgrading stuff, really, I think. My upgraded card so far, do I only have 1, is that right? Has been sick. Yeah, this is the chain cluster fire. Spiders! I didn't ask for spiders. You spawn ticks every other turn. I don't know what a tick is. It'll tell me, thank you. Moves towards you each time you play a card. Strikes you on collision. Wow, okay. So they move, instead of every turn, they move every time you play a card. And these guys, they put webs on adjacent tiles, which are items that just obstruct fire, I'm guessing? It doesn't tell me what items, like, is this an item if I right-click on this? Yeah. So, I think in general, items are obstacles on the board of a sort. And so a web is an item that disappears at end of turn, as well as obstructing fire for the turn that it's there. Alright. This hand sucks. Yeah, get me a new one, please. Thank you. Oh, the bomb's moved. That's not nearly as helpful. And the bomb I would detonate is in a complete... Well, okay, I would detonate all of them, I think. Okay, so let's not do that. Alright, well, Well, I got momentum. That's a nice move card to start with. I don't know if I should go left or right. I guess left, because I have a card that moves me to the right when it shoots. But then if I use that, I'd be shooting my own bomb, which is probably bad. But if I'm over here, the card is just like nothing, right? Well, no, because maybe I could move left and then use it. Okay, let's go over here. Wait, what? I've played 3 cards. Oh! I didn't even read all the text on momentum. It doesn't just give me a heat sink back next turn. It doesn't cost an energy to play, or a heat to play. So this is a 0 cost card that gives you energy next turn and does something. Okay, that's nice. So I guess I'll shoot at you. Which, because of my new artifact, destroys these webs. Doesn't really matter. I think firing this would be a gross error. Oh, it tells me when I end turn all the webs are going to go away. That's nice. Can I tell which of these guys is about to spawn a tick and which isn't? Oh my god, there's so many guys! Okay. And I just have so few cards. So few attacks. I spent them all last turn. And my good one is on the bottom. I would really like to have that card. But am I really going to spend my second chrono thing redrawing in my first fight of the act? Oh, also, that card would be kind of a problem, because these bombs would shoot once, and that's cool. But then this one would blow up, because the one below it would shoot it. And then they would all blow up, and then firing it off again wouldn't do anything. I guess that's just a problem with how the mines were originally placed. There's not much I can do about that. Huh. But it does mean that this card actually is not all that good just at the moment. So maybe I just stick with what I have, even though it kind of stinks. Oh! So even though I can't actually move to the right, this still fires twice. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, ow! I was struck. I bumped into the wall. Did that do something? I guess I still haven't yet figured out what happens when you're struck. I didn't gain any doom. Help? Huh. Okay. Glossary? No, this is just a list of all cards. Or this is the codex, a list of cards or something. I don't understand any of this shit. Alright. Died? I assume this pops up like a... No. Well, yes. I was gonna say, I assume it opens up a web page, like YouTube video or PDF or something. Okay, I don't really understand what happened when my guy hit the wall. It seemed like that was bad somehow, but I can't detect any evidence of problems, so maybe not. Well, I'd like to get over here. And I guess back up. And it's nice knowing I'll be drawing my big attack coming up, right? This cluster fire. Yeah, I see lots of red on the screen. This has got to be good for me somehow. It's satisfying. I like it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the Time Angel, though. Yeah, be destroyed, please. And this already lost its shield, right? So this is defeating it? Yeah. So we're gonna get through the fight, but I'll have lost a chrono token, I assume. Oh! Actually, hang on. Right. I can, So has this already gone off? I don't remember already. I don't think I've... No, because it's saying it would trigger, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, give me back my chrono thing. Oh, that just destroyed its shield, you idiot. I forgot how shields work. Ah, right, when you're struck, you get junk. So I struck myself into the wall, and that was my first time ever receiving junk. Got it. And they can be purged by playing them. Sure. Oh my god, I have 6 heat? Right, 2 from overheating and 1 from momentum. So let's go over here. Get rid of all these webs. Put a bomb... Well, why bother? Just shoot him, right? Okay, and you are allowed to upgrade your fires and shifts. I just didn't draw one before. This is a fire shift. Huh. Interesting. And it does have fire in the name now, I assume. Huh. These all seem okay. Not like amazing. They probably are amazing in some ways. Shift, I assume, is after I move? The fire, rather? Draw a card. Shift and draw. I mean, that would give you more control over my deck. Like I could... If I had a 1 card left in my deck and I knew what it was, I could choose whether to play the tactical shift and draw it, or the other shift and leave it on bottom or something. Could be interesting. Plus, of course, access to more cards is just generally good. Being able to repeat momentum is powerful, but... starting in a danger zone, I don't know how often that happens. Maybe it happens more often than I think. I don't know, I just think, like, shooting at guys seems good. More upgrades? What is the... Must win? I don't know what you mean. Like... These are just randomly generated event names, maybe? I'm all about the upgrades. I don't need any new cards, man. I'm sure I do, but, like... Getting the cards that I do play to be more powerful seems very nice. Oh, where's my... Yeah. No, I want my cluster fire. Oh, well. Yeah, actually, burst fire really sucks here. What's new? You? You move twice as fast. Boy, there sure are a lot of broodmothers here. What the hell? Well, shoot. Okay, so I have this thing that says shields strike adjacent tiles. So when I shoot this guy, his shield will break, striking you and striking you. But that won't detonate your shields because it wasn't a bullet that broke your shield. So you... I mean, both fires seems useful here. Although I wonder if there's some way to use burst fire effectively. Probably not. like, I could destroy one of my bombs, right? And that could be useful. If I, like... wanted Nova Bomb to be one of the cards I played this turn. Then destroying this bomb wouldn't be so bad, and I could use Burst Fire. But I don't think I do. I think I just want to fire again. Oh, maybe I do. Whoops. If I burst fire here, I'll destroy this bomb. Which is fine. I mean, I wish it were still around, but it isn't. So, okay, one reason to want to go forward would be to let me place bombs in further forward positions. But I don't think I really care about that. I do want to replace my bomb, though, I think. Maybe just 2 is plenty. To be able to keep the option of overheating for later. I'm just going to go back to the center here and end turn, I think. There's so many guys. Alright. Well, Cluster Fire is, as usual, looking like a good start. Right, these guys move every time I play a card. Okay. Well, let's do that again. I think I'm just gonna play this 4 times and, like, have a ball. Could overheat and do it again. Doesn't seem all that great. I am gonna need to deal with this guy. So he'll be standing in one of these tiles, I assume. Oh, I could deal with him right now, couldn't I? By burning my fire shift? Move here and shoot him? It seems sort of powerful. And I get a 9 combo, which I assume is worth a lot of stars? Looks like it. Time Angel. It would be nice. Didn't you... Were you here last turn and I wasn't even paying attention? Could I have... Because normally they have 2 turns. This guy says it has 1 turn. I must have missed something. Well, I guess let's fire first. And sadly, I don't have quite enough fires left to finish this fight. Oh, although I have so much move, is there some way I could use a new bomb to good effect? I don't think so. Actually, I'm so far ahead on this fight, maybe I should make sure I kill the Time Angel. Like, plop a bomb down there. Then scoot over. Kill you. That only broke its shield! I keep forgetting how this game works. Alright. Whatever. And then go back this way. Stay in this column. Because my bombs kind of have these columns under control with the cluster fire that I know I'm drawing. Alright, well... I didn't get my chrono token back. I can make my burst fire breezy. which means it's free, but instead of doing damage, it just pushes, which could be something. Right, because bumping enemies into each other is a way to, like, when things that try to, what actually it might just say here. Yeah, if another entity is in the way, they're both struck. So this could actually increase damage as well as making it free. Oh, look, it's even got a little icon here indicating the cost is going away. That's nice. So, right, if I shot a guy who was next to another guy, they would both take damage. That would be even better than shooting one of them. I think, though, that would not trigger my artifact that causes shields, right? Like, I could be wrong on that. If my burst fire bullet pushes an enemy into another enemy, and they're both struck, causing their shields to break, did the bullet break their shield? I'm not sure. So that could be, like, making my artifact a bit weaker. It also could just be like, oh, the fact that it doesn't do as much damage is kind of a problem. This says I mean, when am I ever going to want to move 3 times in one turn? That seems crazy. I kind of like making my fire Nova Bomb. I don't know. Just everything that says fire's got to be good. Look at the view from out here. A card, a tactic, another upgrade. I think I might be about ready to start taking another new card. This would give me a tactic or a move, which sounds interesting. I've been taking a lot of damage cards. Let's take one that is more subtle or positional or something. So what's y'all's problem? When its shield breaks, it becomes immune this turn. I see. Well, this looks reasonably powerful. Like, this attack kills this guy and breaks both of these shields, which seems like something I'm supposed to be trying to do. So let's do that first. Get roasted, idiot. Does this diamond mean it's invincible? Like, diamond is super hard? Is that what I'm supposed to... I don't know. Alright, and I guess I'll start on this guy. You could argue that maybe there's a reason to leave him undamaged so that you have the ability of his shields blowing up, but I think I'm supposed to be doing damage to them. Oh, they're so lined up. Oh my god, these bombs would be so sick. Yeah, I don't really need to analyze this super carefully. No, this is a strong play. My bombs! They're all gone! Yeah, that's true. I only have one fire card, which is this one. So if I want to kill guys, I'm going to have to use it many times, which is fine. Hello. And I think it's worth overheating to get a bomb back out there. First, I should play my momentum. Do I want to stay in this column to try to shoot at this guy? Kind of. Maybe I'll just put my... I don't know. Let's get further to the right, because all the enemies are on the right. And then chuck this up here. I don't know. I want to put it here so I can cluster fire this guy. Am I going to have cluster fire? Maybe. Ah! I forgot this is a fire Nova Bomb now. when I moved 1 to the right, if I'd moved 2 to the right... Because that was a move I played this turn, right? No. Yes? Right, I did fire, 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 and then my momentum to 1 to the right. If I'd moved 2 to the right, I'd be standing here, and I'd be in position to shoot at this guy after launching my bomb. And now I'm not. I see, so that was an error. But obviously not worth rewinding. Here. Okay, I can take this guy out later. I want to do all the firing necessary from my current position before I move. I don't think I really need to overheat just to kill this guy. But also, like, if I do overheat, I just have a guaranteed win, right? Oh no, I don't have any moves. Alright, I'm still doing this. There we go. Because if I hadn't, I might need to move. I don't know. I was going to draw at most 1 move, right? Which means I might, I don't know. If the enemies had been like this column and this column, I would be unable to shoot them both this turn, whereas now I can. I struck myself just for fun. Huh, I see. Overclock. The next attack you play this turn costs 2 more, but gets repeated twice. So it costs 0, but lets you play one of your other attacks twice. 3 times. So it's kind of like dual wield, in a way, right? Well, not exactly. It gives you a card that is sort of like having 3 copies of one of your other cards, except you have to play them all in a row. I don't think I need that. Purge a card in your hand, draw 3 cards. Potentially powerful. Move to any tile in the center column, draw the top card of your discard. What a weirdly specific effect. I'm sure, like, trimming down my deck with exhaust is probably good. Right? What's the Slay the Spire card that's kind of like this? Ironclad has one. You exhaust a card and then draw multiple cards. I can't remember what it's called. It's been a long time. Why can't I remember? And, you know, the cards in my deck are whatever. They're fine. I think you should sort of not think too hard about the purging aspect and think of it as like 1 energy, draw 3. 1 heat, draw 3. But my cards are all sort of fine. I almost don't want any of this. That can't be right. I guess my shifts are getting a little bit weak. I have like a fire shift and a momentum, which I'd much rather use, and you don't have to do that much moving. So I'll take exhaust, I guess. And here's the shop before the second boss. Huh. So, is this card actually called Refresh and Slay the Spire too? I think it is, except it's like... No, it's called Reboot. Because it's... Yeah, anyway. 0 heat to shuffle your hand and redraw. So very strong. You would almost never be sad to have this in your deck, because it costs 0 and potentially draws you cards. There are times when it would be bad, but like they're pretty rare. What are you? Move 1 to 3 tiles in any direction, but not move, like it actually has to be in a direction. And it fires bullets in the opposite direction. That's interesting. Could be powerful. Obviously you would usually use this to move backward, but I assume there are other characters who get more up in everybody's face who would appreciate this more. Okay, it's a tactic that's also junk. When you burn another card, play this instead? What? I don't understand what this means. This card does nothing when played. But if you burn another card, you play this instead. And then your next attack gets... Okay, so... I have this in my hand, and I'm about to overheat by playing some cool card. I play the cool card, but instead I use the fuel. So the other card doesn't get burned, but does the card that I played get +1 repeat? I don't understand. This is too complicated for me. Spawn a detonator. It's an item, and when you blow it up, your bombs have a bigger radius. Does that mean they go in like a 3x3 circle? Or... Huh. Seems kind of fun. I'm not sure it's good. What about these artifacts? First time you draw a junk or burnt card, draw a card. Okay, that could be decent. It reduces the downside of overheating, which is something our character's incentivized to do. What? Your mech is a bomb. It detonates and strikes adjacent tiles when struck. Sorry. It detonates and strikes adjacent tiles when struck. Or maybe not. Maybe when I detonate my bombs, it also detonates me. I'm not sure. Can I... have a max of 3 bombs. So I think this is bad because me being a bomb would mean I can only have 2 other bombs? I think? Let's take insulation. And that doesn't leave me enough money to do anything else, so it's... No, but... Refresh is so good. I think those are the 2 reasonable choices. And if I refresh, I can also remove a card, although I don't know what to remove, really. Let's take insulation. Wait, so you can leave a tip. I don't know what... Oh, this is like progress towards unlocks or something? We're at 4,000 out of 5,000 on something, and... every time we buy something, 1,000 of it is going to this. But you can also just spend 1,000 on this without buying anything if you want. Interesting. Mega Blob. Yes, I choose this encounter. Alien runes again. They don't stand a chance. Well, hope not. When struck, splits into smaller blobs. I guess this must be the boss sigil. 3 doom, we don't want that. Strikes have no effect. But it doesn't say it's invincible. I don't totally understand. I think we're just doing a normal shot here, detonate all the bombs. It's not ideal. Ah! What? Okay. This is a blob. Okay. I don't understand. It's a mini blob. So where did the blob bombs come from is what I want to know. Gives you a shimmer. What is a shimmer? It's junk. And if you don't play it, the enemies start getting shields. It's a bomb. Is it one of my bombs? It's not. I mean, obviously, I know I didn't put it there, but I wondered whether it might count as one. Well, I'm not at all sure. Like, I don't know. Usually in games when you're fighting a big old blob that splits into smaller things, you want to minimize the number of total enemies by, like, taking care of the small ones as they're spawned, rather than shooting the big guy even more. So this self-detonates, but I assume since it is a bomb, if I shoot it, it would also detonate? Actually, yeah. Right. If I do this, it'll shoot me. Or it'll blow up on me, so that's bad. We don't want that. I'm just... I can't quite think of a way to make burst fire work well. Like, I can fire shift over here, shooting this guy, but then the burst fire would only shoot one guy. I don't know. I guess I want to chuck a bomb up there. Is this guy even... It doesn't say he, like, attacks or anything. He just moves, I assume. Or the little guys do. So where do I want a bomb? Like, maybe I just want it here or here? Here looks pretty good. So I'll shift and take care of this guy. And then... I think I gotta get started on repopulating the bombs. Well, I don't want all these shifts, I think. So let's try exhausting a shift. There's the momentum I think I wanted. Okay, we're gonna start creating more chaos here, I suppose. Jesus, they're everywhere. Oh man, what am I doing? This... I may have created some problems. Well, you know what? Just dive in. Time to detonate. Or to overheat. Oh, it really is each bomb. These fire on my behalf. I didn't think they would. That's quite strong. Oh, I should have been more careful because it doesn't... So does this split into a blob bomb and a mini blob? It just says smaller blobs, but I guess it means one of each. And I don't know how, like, the placement of these guys works. It seems like I've maybe been risking things a little more than necessary by... Well, like, at the end of my last turn, I ended my turn shooting one of these guys without knowing where his bomb was going to go, right? I think I want to fire shift over here. Hello? So if I do this, will I take damage? I can't really tell. I think I probably just, like, shouldn't mess with it. Because this is a good way to use burst fire anyway. Oh my god, I have so much heat. Wow. Okay, he has now split. The big guy is gone. I want to get over to the left to start reaching this guy, but I don't want to go this far, obviously. What? Why did that blow up? Oh, because it's a fire bomb! I threw the bomb and then I immediately shot it. Okay, I mean, interesting. Not what I meant to do, but not a disaster. You get out of there, buddy. Oh, I burned my cluster fire. I didn't realize that. Whoops. Now, I drew an extra card because of insulation, so that's why I have 6. But I don't have my favorite card. My bombs are just bombs now. Well, I can exhaust the cluster fire, I suppose. But since I'm already drawing through it, it's kind of like it's not there. So I should only do that if I want to spend 1 to draw 3 right now. Which I don't think I do. I think I just want to, like, fire, shift, and then fire shift at this guy. Or maybe instead of firing, I should throw out another bomb. Yeah, this bomb looks pretty... Don't forget, it's a fire bomb! Okay. Thank you for the little preview. Oh, no, so it doesn't always split into the same things. Interesting, okay. I really need to make sure I can deal with this guy. Everyone else is kind of far away. Oh, I didn't realize I had 4 heat. I could have shot this guy before I left. Now I have to shoot you, which is maybe not as good. Okay, these bombs are pretty nice. Yeah, burst fire would do a lot. They really are everywhere. Well, you know, I should actually have done this first. Let's burn this thing just to get more cards. I don't know. I'm not sure that was that great a plan. But whatever. Oh, I missed that I would have a fire shift. Well, no, I wanted to use momentum to move here. Yeah, I think that's right. I could burn this. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Right? Because I still have insulation. But Fire Shift is a good card. I don't know. It would be nice to keep it, but the fight's not going to go that much longer. I think spend it while I can. Even though I don't get the fire starter bonus for that overheat. Yeah, let's shift over here, chuck a bomb there, and immediately fire on it, which I knew was going to happen. Good, yeah, got it. And I guess I'll... What's my hand look like next turn? I have a couple moves and a couple fires. That seems fine. I don't think I want to mess with it by exhausting something this turn and then drawing 3 of them at random. I think I just pass. There's a turn limit. All invaders will start channeling Doom if you get there. Okay, well, 3 turns left. Noted. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Alright, I think we got him. After you burn a card, fire a bullet. Maybe, okay. When you overheat, purge the card after burning it. Gain sparks next turn. Sparks. Interesting. So it's 0 heat to fire once, and then the card is purged. Your bullets become short-range 4-tile lasers? Why would I want that? Oh, like they pierce, but they have less range, I guess? It doesn't say here that they pierce. No, it kind of does. Bullet strikes the first enemy in the direction. Laser strikes 4 tiles in that direction. 4? How much is 4? And does it affect my bomb's bullets? I don't know. What is, Clusterfire says a bullet from your mech and from each bomb. This says your bullets. I think that counts my laser or my bombs. This looks insane. I'll take it. And, you know, if it's not, we'll find out how it works. Act 3, save the planet. Rare cards? Yeah, sign me up. It's a dangerous fight. Sure, I'm as expressed previously, I'm an expert. New enemies. These are mimics. When destroyed, put junk into your discard. So shifting here looks cool. Yeah, it does pierce. Okay, nice. I only have one, like, attack, though, which is Burst Fire? No. This shift move is also one. And it's kind of funny that, like, if I were standing here and did a Burst Fire, I'd wipe out this whole column, although I would be struck once by my bomb detonating. So shifting and firing here looks fairly good. And then maybe the idea is to momentum over to here so that when I do this, okay, yeah, I only get this one guy instead of these 2 guys, but I don't take any extra junk. But it destroys my bombs anyways. I don't know, this seems kind of lame. Oh no, I still get the extra junk. Okay, so the effects of my shot take place before the second move. That's good to know. Well, my discard pile appears to be full of junk. That's okay, though. I'm king of the lasers. Yeah, I so wish I knew, like, how many more times enemies are gonna spawn. I guess they're called invaders, not enemies. I don't really care about destroying you, do I? Like, I guess it's worth stars? But I don't need a chrono token at the moment. Kind of annoyed I have to track this guy down. I'd rather, like, come up here and start shooting these guys. Actually, I can't track him down at the moment. Here, let's do that. Okay, I don't mind leaving Breach. Oh boy, I was so... Really, really cool to draw all that junk you put in your discard, huh? Alright, let's get rid of this one. And just chuck a bomb over here. Actually, if I... The music changes when you're targeting? Listen to that. It gets more like background muffled when you're doing that. Huh. Oh, I see. I could chuck a Nova Bomb here. And then Cluster Fire to make sure this guy gets taken care of before he, like, happens to move here or something. I got moved left. Fine. My hand! My precious hand! None of my shit does anything. That's fine. Does this guy only start flapping his wings on the turn he's leaving and I'm just now noticing that? I think so. So I think I can just win though, right? Yeah. Hellfire costs 3 heat. Fire a bullet upward in a random column above you. So I think it means starting at the row above your current row, choose a random column and fire upwards there. Doing that for each heat in your heatsink. Do you mean each heat we've used or each heat left? It's not clear. Or each heat total, like if I start a turn with 6, I play 3 cards and this, I get 6, and if I play this first, I also get 6? I don't know. Detonate all bombs and then respawn them. Kind of cool. 0 energy, 0 heat to copy a card. So to make this into a copy of a card for the rest of combat. I don't think I need that. I think Big Bang looks pretty fun. I'm always down for artifacts. I have not yet encountered a fight that was difficult, or indeed cost me any doom except the first one, which I didn't know the rules. Because I didn't read the rules. So what are you? You are an astromancer. You spawn asteroids. And you have a shield. And you produce 2 doom, that's a lot. We have a bounty. Okay. Maybe I could have looked up the bounty for the... whatever. I don't know how Bounty interacts with combo. So asteroids move double speed, and these spawn one every other turn. And there's like 15 of you? Hello? That's what I get for saying there's no fight I can't handle. I mean, Big Bang to blow all this up is like fine, but doesn't look amazing. I feel like I'm not making enough progress. What else am I supposed to do? Alright, one down. I probably should have done this. Yeah, of course. Well... Oh, I still can. Because... momentum didn't cost me a heat. Right. And this takes care of a second Astromancer. Ah! They're everywhere! What the hell? I'm feeling a little overwhelmed here. Okay, and these have different sprites, but it's just because one of them still has a shield? No. Why do you have... Ah, this is like indicating their timing, right? Like this guy's about to spawn an asteroid, this guy isn't. Alright. I mean, I could draw my cluster fire, but it doesn't even do that much. So all my bombs are in the same area. I'm kind of regretting taking the laser thing, I think. I don't know. So if I do this, that's fine, I guess. Oh, and I have enough to keep moving, sure. Get out of my face, you sickos! Okay, here's cluster fire. This is my win button. It will damage me. But I think that's worth it to shoot this guy, probably. And also, yeah. Okay. Good-ish? And I can do this again, and it won't hurt me this time, because this guy's shield has already been removed, but I'll take care of these two. Oh, you can even see the shield graphic. They have kind of a blue outline around them. That's nice. I gotta get the hell over here, man! He's produced 2 Doom per turn. I'm gonna draw a bomb? Well, maybe not. Firing to here, I guess that's good. Oh, yeah, I probably should overheat here. Getting moved is important, and having more stuff to do next turn is powerful too. Yeah, look at all these cards. I love cards, man. So it's only shields broken by my bullets that cause damage. So a bomb detonating, for example, would not. So if I, for example, put a bomb here... No. I don't think it's the greatest thing in the world, but... Like a bomb here... So it's really important to deal with this guy. 2 Doom is a lot, right? Oh my god, it's... it's... What is that card called? Fire Bomb or whatever? I am constantly forgetting that I took fire upgrade on this. Okay, fine. So I blew up my bomb. Not the end of the world, it wasn't doing much, but I didn't mean to. That disarmed his shield so that I can now do this without hurting myself. And then those two blew up on each other, just like the classic Atari game Asteroids. Okay. Still, there are some problems, like how am I going to get all the way back over here and deal with these guys? But there's not 100 enemies on the screen anymore. I only get to play 3 things? This is a scam. I only have 1 fire card as well. To get all the way over here, I mean, maybe I should just take 1 Doom and say it's not the end of the world. If I wanted to deal with it, it would be like, I'd have to play 3 shifts. Or a momentum and 2 shifts and this, rather. Which, I mean, wouldn't be the end of the world? Yeah, actually, it doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't even overheat. So, momentum, shift, shift to only here, because then I can burst fire over. And now, this is a good position for, like, burst fires and stuff, or cluster fire? Cluster fire. In fact, if I just do this first, I think Cluster Fire wipes the floor with them. I forgot that was gonna shoot. It's fine that it did, but I still forgot. Okay, okay. I was more afraid than was necessary. I made it through that fight with no negative effects, but it was an exciting, challenging series of puzzles. When you reshuffle, 3 burnt cards stay in your discard, so you can burn more freely. Okay. Chance of not actually burning cards. Playable, maybe. Or start with a supply drop. When you destroy it... Yeah, that seems kind of good. Sure. Those I'm sure were all lovely and fine. Oh, more artifacts. I love artifacts. Oh no, it's asteroids again. Oh, that was too stressful. Let's go see what's going on with cards. There's like space snakes? Leviathan. Must be defeated one segment at a time. What does that mean? Like you destroy the front and... Yeah, okay, so the front is shielded, and the back is immune. Got it. And then there's ghosts. When destroyed, all other ghosts gain immunity this turn. Interesting. Well... So this depicts two ghosts as dying. Is that actually going to happen? Like, do they all take damage at the same time, and then all the rest of them gain immune afterward? Or is only one of them actually going to die? I don't know. Well, there's a supply drop right here. So I could start by exhausting something I don't necessarily want, like another fire, maybe? And plan to refuel later. Like... shift here. Chuck a bomb here, which is going to detonate this bomb, which is not ideal. But it will fire here, which is very nice. And I do like having... Actually, let's put the bomb... there? Oh, this is going to detonate the bomb itself. Because when I fire on this guy, it'll explode. I see. So maybe I should... No, I can't Big Bang first. I have to destroy this. Yeah, so maybe I should have done a shift fire here. I didn't want to, but I think I might have been wrong. So I want to put this here so it doesn't get caught in the explosion. It's available to cluster fire later. Okay, I'm not sure that was the greatest turn, but it... I mean, I've still got a whole turn to go. Yeah, let's Big Bang, I guess. One heat to do something useful with remains. Or two if I were willing to overheat, which I don't really want to. I think just making sure I kill this guy is kind of nice. Everyone else is pretty much immune. Well, that's not quite true. Oh, I have a momentum as well. But I could shift fire to here. Take out a chunk of the Leviathan. Actually, maybe even better, momentum to here. And then burst fire, take out this part of the Leviathan, and then I assume this part wakes up before I shoot it? Yep, good. I think just burning this is pretty cool. Yeah, why? I know what a ghost is. You don't have to keep telling me it's new. Well, chucking a bomb right here. Don't forget, it will trigger fire. That's what this preview is telling me. I think this is still pretty useful. I can't get through this ghost this turn, which is annoying. But I make decent progress on some other guys, right? Now what? Fire shift to take this guy out? I kind of want to be further to the left. Like, this guy's not an urgent issue, right? So I think just a normal shift. And then a shift fire over to here. Then Cluster Fire does take this guy out, so I would get it back. But I think, like, Burst Fire is doing basically the same thing. So it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm playing Burst Fire eventually. Might as well do it now. Yeah. And then all of this doesn't do anything. Maybe I get stars for damaging, for hitting immune enemies? I don't think so, but... Yep, just checking. I would really like, if possible, to draw my Big Bang. Take care of these two ghosts at the same time. Couldn't do it. Not the end of the world, but it is annoying. Oh, that should have been a momentum, not a shift. Whoops. Have to move over to the left again to deal with this idiot, I think. Then how am I dealing with you? I guess later. Maybe I should have... No. Yeah, if I'd momentumed over first, then I could have done a burst fire on this guy while I was here, take out these two, and then overheat to shift left, but I didn't sequence that correctly, so I don't have that option. Oh, you moved too! I forgot! Oh. Don't be stupid. If you fire this, you're gonna detonate this bomb, and this ghost will become immune. Don't do that. So go over here first. Then you can put a bomb there. Big Bang takes out two ghosts, which is nice. I don't have any more move. I need to shoot this guy. Hello? Alright, let's exhaust a fire. Thank you. And then a fire shift here is nice. And it's true I would sort of like to cluster fire, but all it really does is damage this guy by 1, which is not urgent. I don't want to burn my cluster fire on that, so I'll just end. Ah, this guy attacks? I've never seen that happen. Okay. So this is a depiction of what will happen when he attacks, I guess. My bombs will detonate as well as these danger zones being, you know, endangered. I could draw cluster fire if I got lucky with exhaust, but I might not. Cluster fire would be nice. But it's not the end of the world if I don't get it. I could just pass this turn and be fine, so anything I do is an improvement on that. I don't think I'm going to want this burst fire again. Okay, Big Bang. Not super useful, but it's fine. It's actually kind of useless, actually. These bombs are already getting blown up. I don't need to actually trigger them myself. Although, I guess I could momentum up. Still doesn't get me close enough to this. I wanted to put a bomb here to actually hurt him when he shoots. Let's see. I need another shift. And place a bomb. And detonate the bomb, ideally. Which means I can't afford to shoot this guy. Well, no, I can just overheat. That's fine. Okay. Fire. This ghost's immune, which is annoying. But not the end of the world. I hope I can track down this ghost. Looks like yes. It's a lot of movement, but I got it. Move to any tile. What? The next attack you play this turn is no longer discarded when played? I think you mean like just this, the one, when I play it, it won't be discarded, right? I don't want another Nova Bomb, I don't think. Repulsion. Draw a card, push shielded entities. Could be something, but tempo looks insane. Move anywhere? And also, like, another cool effect. Lizard Soul. Heal up, no thanks. Makes your rewinds better. Quite strong. I have 49,000 stars? What am I supposed to do with all this? A new kind of bomb. It's a bomb with a shield that detonates bigger. So it's harder to set off, but a bigger explosion when it does. That seems good for me because I don't really care about my bombs blowing up, and the main way they blow up is by having too many anyway. So this looks strong. Move to any tile diagonally, become immune. Spawn 2 bombs. They're decoy bombs, which, when they detonate, don't do any damage, but draw a card instead. Kind of cute. Well, I certainly want to refresh. So what does this do? Yeah, click me. Card unlocked, quick draw. Take or skip. So we're being offered this. Reshuffle your discard into your draw. Draw a tactic and make it free this turn. Seems terrible. What is this button? Look at my deck or something? Or just look around? No, I skip. Huh. Yeah, just take 2 more cards that place bombs? Kind of hilarious. Maybe it's overcommitting to, like, a single dimension of... But, like, I don't know. I take this. Refills my chronos, which doesn't matter, but it makes it better when I use them. Great. See ya. Hope you make it. Yeah, me too. We're playing the Kraken. Kraken tentacles. So this is like the Leviathan or whatever we saw before. Huh. Well, Cluster Fire seems good. Problem is, I don't necessarily want to hit this supply drop yet. Like, it would be nice to wait until I had used up some of this heat, wouldn't it? And if I place another bomb, it would fire immediately. Which would be, well, which would trigger the supply drop. But I could avoid that by, like, moving here first if I wanted. Then putting a bomb here, then trying to come back and open this up. But that's too much stuff for the first turn. It would end my turn immediately, and the supply drop trigger would be wasted. I think, sad as it is, all I can really do right now is Cluster Fire. And I only get 1 heat out of the supply drop instead of 3, but I mean, there's nothing else I can do that's useful that I can see. I guess I could shuffle, but this... I can do that after I draw, why not? If my turn goes badly, I can start over with a new hand. And new bomb placements? Okay, sure. Okay. I have a lot of cards. Now what? More Cluster Fire on this guy is fine. I don't really understand how to tell whether these guys will be shooting or not. Like, this guy presumably was shooting before I attacked. Maybe, like, heads roam... Like, if you destroy a head, the one behind it doesn't get to shoot until next turn? I'm not totally sure what's going on. Oh yeah, I have new kinds of bombs. Let's fire shift to here. Chuck an Aegis bomb over that away? And go ham? So this is shooting at my bomb, but my bomb is shielded. Okay, so... Wait, was this... Yeah, so these heads, which were not present at the start of combat, do not get to fire. Or the start of the turn, rather. This one was here. We destroyed its shield, but not yet. So I could, like, cluster fire again, but I'd be burning it, and all I'd be accomplishing is, like, damaging this. I think I can wait. And now they're just lined up to get... Oh, but I don't have cluster fire again. Yeah, that's true. Oh, and you know what? I bet Big Bang respawns this with a shield, for what that's worth. Yeah, move to any tile. That's insane. Okay. Really is what it says. Where do I want to be? It's clear I want a momentum. But I guess I should fire first? I'm just thinking of, like, digging with refresh and, like, hoping I hit more fire. Like, maybe I just want to be right where I am? Let's fire here. Oh, I don't know. And scoot back. And then refresh. More momentum, that's fun. Let's put this here so it's not damaged by any shots. This one's going away anyway, so it's not like I'm wasting... Oh. Right. Actually, where I'm standing is going to be safe, isn't it? If I'm careful. So Nova Bomb here. Why did I think this tile would be safe? I thought I would be able to do something to hurt this guy. Yes, because when I play an Aegis Bomb, this one's going to detonate. Scoot. This way? That's the shell at the back. I assume we have to deal with all the tentacles first. Okay, so these guys do in a radius of... Oh, wow. Even stronger than I imagined. It doesn't turn it into a circle, it's a plus of, like, radius 2. This doesn't really make sense, geometrically. No, I guess it does. It's up to 2 away, counting orthogonal moves only. Sure, okay. So, not necessarily a great play to make at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, though. I don't really know how this works. I don't think I want to use it yet. I have plenty of bombs. Oh, although decoy bombs and then setting them off would draw me cards and then keep the card draw stuff in play. That's kind of funny. Let's see how that works. So I want to put them here and here. So I get the cards, and then they're still here. Don't really know what I'm doing. There we go. Everybody's favorite card. Right? Seems insane. I'm missing with my main attack, but it doesn't even matter because everyone else is hitting. Wait, is anyone losing their shields? Or has anyone already lost their shield? You have. So this will kill somebody, so I will get it back. Oh, look, it's even... I see. The preview indicates that. This guy is dying. These guys are losing shield. That's nice. Alright, one more go. And I think we don't need to do any dramatic overheating. Hello, nice to see you again. This is quite a nice place for a bomb to detonate, isn't it? And it would blow this up, getting me the card now, which is sort of nice. Oh, and because it has shields, if I were to shoot it, it would do a little mini explosion. That's kind of cute. I don't think that's an especially valuable thing for me. Like, I could shoot it twice and it would blow up and take the shields off all of these guys. Is that good? Maybe. But it doesn't seem amazing. When I could just, like, go deal with this one myself. I haven't really used tempo. I took some, I don't know. I took some cards, some new cards, and I said, wow, these are strong, but like, I haven't used them. You're getting a little uncomfortably close. But I have momentum. So let's... I only have one move, huh? Oh, what is Big Bang gonna do? This seems very powerful. Yeah, let's do that. Nova Bomb sets this off, which is whatever, but also fires on you, which seems cool. I want to get over here a bit, you know? But I guess I can blow this... Yeah, I think I want to make some progress on this guy before I scoot over. So let's put you here. Draw a card, fine. I could draw a cluster fire if I wanted. It seems very useless right now. I gotta get over here. Well, I mean, do I? I could just fire off decoy bombs, set off these guys. Right, when I fire this off, this is going to go off, like, instantly. So, let's put one here in position for a cluster fire next turn. And And then one here to cluster fire on this guy next turn. It seems like they move diagonally, right? Yeah. And now, let's see. These two don't have shields, so cluster fire will kill them. Oh, this one died. That's true. I guess I put it in the wrong spot. Here would have been better. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe I wanted it to die and draw a card, but I didn't do it on purpose. It died because it shot this guy, breaking its shield, which caused it to explode a bit because of our Holtzman shields, destroying the decoy bomb. Not what I intended. Not necessarily the worst thing that's ever happened, but unintended. So let's just fire off some decoy bombs, I guess. So that we can keep going on this little cluster fire train. And again. The Kraken, is it? It still seems to be immune, but there's no longer anything to shoot at. There's no tentacles left, so we'll see what happens next turn. Aha! It is entering phase 2. Kraken Heart. Defeat the heart to save the timeline. Immune till after all flesh is destroyed. And this stuff is flesh. And it looks like it's just a blob. You just have to hurt it. Am I allowed? I can move in there. That's important because otherwise I can't do any damage. Okay, well, get me in there. Finally, tempo did something. And it did a lot, so I don't feel bad that I, like, drew it all those times. So burst fire, I get back, right? There goes all the soft flesh. And neither of these win the fight, so let's leave them alone. I think I still haven't overheated yet. Yeah. It's scooted down with me. Okay, and then, I mean... Wait, is there more flesh I'm missing somewhere? It's got a picture saying it's immune, but it doesn't... It shouldn't be. Oh, there's flesh up here! This is how I was supposed to get in. Okay, I see. Yeah, I guess this wasn't, like, the greatest way I could have played things. But I think Big Bang... Yeah, okay, it'll hurt me. Who cares? And then fire breaking its shields. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then, I don't know. Tempo to back up so I don't take more junk, not that it matters. And then cluster fire. The Kraken is defeated. Alright, I mean, I'm sure that was a longer video than I had hoped for. I'm sure. Yeah, but that's okay. It was an engaging game. I will probably play more, perhaps even buy the real game. Hello? It says. I've been waiting for you a long time. It is still too soon. You aren't supposed to be here yet. For now, some adjustments must be made. See you soon. You have too many eyes, weirdo. Timeline divergence? Oh, so this is like a build your own ascension mode, maybe? I choose what new thing is happening? Huh. I don't know. Give me a new special. I mean, I don't know. Just more kinds of invaders sounds fun. Oh, all of these are happening? I don't get to choose? Proceed? Okay. Oh, and here's me out of my gunner, just chill, or out of my mech. Just relaxing after a hard day, saving the universe. Alright. And just like Slay the Spire, you unlock new stuff. But one thing I heard from the Steam reviews is that in a given run, not every unlocked card is in the card pool. It's like, you know, there's the Gunner mech, which has like, I don't know, the main class, and then you choose a subclass, and or maybe you somehow choose packages of cards. Like you put in, like maybe in this game we had the bomb package of cards in that like is not something that you always start with, and in some other run you might not include that, but instead include, I don't know, one of these other, like this set, I don't know what this is. It doesn't... I feel like it should have a title, but... So this looks like, I don't know, a set of cards focused on not bothering to aim, kind of. Interesting. Spawn a plasma bomb. Every time, so when you get rid of a junk, during your turn, the bomb's radius gets bigger, and it goes off at end of turn. So this is, okay, it synergizes with being able to get and spend and lose junk. And this gesture thing makes your junk better, okay. Oh my gosh, they had to draw out a picture of the AoE on this one. Reactor burn. Move 1 feet tiles in cardinal directions, striking nearby tiles. So if you moved from here to here, you would strike these tiles. And you also get a meltdown, which is junk. Okay, interesting. And we also have this. Detonate a bomb with extra radius. Burn adjacent cards. Holy smokes. Interesting. Don't end your turn when you overheat. So you can just keep playing cards as long as you want, but they'll all burn, I guess. Reset your deck. I see. So any changes to your deck that happen throughout the combat are undone. And you draw 3 cards. And if this overheats, you get Doom? I don't quite know why that's necessary to add to this. It seems sort of weak, but I guess the idea is it fits with this kind of burn everything mechanic. Pilot unlocked. Yeah, so, okay, I'm unlocked by burning 5 cards. Okay, and then there's more in the demo, or in the full game. Sure. But so, I'm not going to play another game in this video, obviously. Okay. So, there are 3, or maybe more. Maybe there are others, but there are 3 kind of mechs. And then inside the context of a mech, you can choose a pilot. So this person starts with Firestarter, which we saw. You can see their unique pilot deck. This person starts with Permafrost. Become frozen. Your rightmost card unburns and freezes when your turn ends. Huh. So you can kind of afford to burn your rightmost card every turn if you want. Except doesn't it discard even when you burn it? I don't really know. But okay, there's a way to unburn your cards with this. That's kind of cute. Oh, there's a guide. Okay. Or is this the guide, the gunner guide in general? Yeah, okay. And we start with the same shifts, but instead of fire, it's flurry fire. When you play any card with fire, it plays all of your flurry fires for free. Ooh, okay, interesting. Cold Gust pulls an entity 2 tiles left or right for 0 heat. And Nova Lance costs 2 to place a Nova Bomb. But if you don't play it, it gets a repeat added to it. So, like, every time you don't play it, it gets better until finally it's worth playing, I guess. Interesting. Okay. Oh, Pilot Unique Pack? What is this? This is the one I start with, I assume. And I don't know what Pilot Unique Pack... Like, these are somehow available, but you don't start with them? Your frozen cards count as burnt and vice versa. Huh. What does that even mean? I don't know. At start of turn, any cards you had that were already frozen become free. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I like the game. Better than all the other stuff I've been trying out recently. I would happily play some more of it, so I'll probably buy it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.